The Philadelphia Eagles extended their winning streak to 10 games with a commanding 27-13 victory over the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday. This win wasn't even as close as the score suggests. The Eagles dominated in every phase of the game, outgaining the Steelers 401,163 and holding a 26-10 advantage in first downs. As the Eagles gear up for a potential playoff run, here's how each position performed in this dominant win. Quarterback Jalen Hurts delivered one of his best performances of the season. After a tough outing the week before against the Panthers, Hurts responded with confidence, completing 25 of 32 passes for 290 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also added 45 rushing yards and a touchdown on 15 carries, showcasing his versatility. The only hiccup came when he fumbled after a hard hit by TJ Watt, but overall, Hurts was in control throughout the game. Grade A. In the backfield, Saquon Barkley fought through injury and a tough Steelers defense to put up 74 total yards from scrimmage. The Steelers' defensive line was focused on stopping the run, and while Barkley struggled to find consistent success, his resilience stood out. Kenny Gainwell also had a solid day, contributing 7 carries for 20 yards and 3 crucial receptions, including key third-down conversions. Grade B+. The receiving duo of A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith had stellar performances. Brown hauled in 8 catches for 110 yards and a touchdown, while Smith caught 11 passes for 109 yards and another touchdown. Together, they proved to be a potent combination, with each going over 100 yards for the first time since their 2022 game against the Titans. Hurts made it a point to get both involved early, and their chemistry paid off. Grade A. Tight end Grant Calcaterra had a brief but impactful role, catching a 22-yard pass on the Eagles' first offensive play. While the tight ends didn't see much more action, they were integral in the blocking game, particularly in key passing situations. Grade B. The Eagles' offensive line, despite facing injuries to Landon Dickerson and Mekhi Becton, stood strong. Lane Johnson, tasked with blocking the formidable TJ Watt, kept him in check for most of the game. While the run game struggled to find rhythm, the pass protection was solid, and Hurts had enough time to orchestrate the offense. Grade B+. On the defensive side, the line was dominant. Nolan Smith was a standout, with 4 tackles, 1 sack, and 2 quarterback hits, playing a huge role in shutting down the Steelers' running game. Pittsburgh only managed 56 rushing yards on 17 attempts, with Najee Harris being held to a mere 14 yards on 6 carries. The defensive line also pressured quarterback Russell Wilson into a tough outing, limiting him to just 128 passing yards. Grade A. At linebacker, Nakobe Dean led the team with 10 tackles, despite playing with a bulky elbow brace. His presence was felt, especially in stopping the run. Zach Bond had tight coverage on a critical flea flicker play, though the Steelers still managed to complete a 31-yard pass. Overall, the linebackers were strong in run support. Grade A. The secondary was equally impressive. Darius Slay, despite dealing with an injury, was active and had a crucial fumble recovery that helped seal the win. The Steelers' passing game struggled to get anything going, particularly with their star receiver George Pickens sidelined. The defensive backs did a great job of locking down their assignments, and Wilson had little success against them. Grade A. Special teams had some ups and downs. Jake Elliott rebounded from a tough week to make both his field goals, including a 49-yard attempt that was nullified by a penalty. However, Braden Mann had a subpar punt, and Cooper DeJean fumbled a punt return in the first half. Still, the special teams didn't cost the Eagles the game. Grade B. Coaching also deserves credit for how the team responded to the challenges of the week. Nick Sirianni and his staff managed to keep the focus on football, despite distractions surrounding the team. Offensive coordinator Kellen Moore executed a solid game plan that allowed Hurts to thrive, while defensive coordinator Vic Fangio's unit continued to perform at an elite level. Sirianni's leadership has been crucial in guiding this team to 12-2. Grade A+. The Eagles' victory was a complete team effort, and they showed their strength in all areas. With the postseason on the horizon, this performance served as a strong reminder of why the Eagles are one of the top teams in the NFL. Stay subscribed for more videos.